Ellen White once said that many people had asked her what was the connection between righteousness by faith and the third angel's message, to which she basically replied, justification by faith is the third angel's message. Now, let's be clear as to what justification by faith is, because there are two definitions of righteousness by faith in Scripture. One is given to us by Paul, where justification by faith means that we've been saved, not because of what we've done, but because of what Jesus has done. And what did Jesus do? Jesus forgave and removed our sin, and in exchange, he gave us his righteousness. This is the righteousness that saves us in an instant. We call this justification by faith. You are saved. Then there's the righteousness by faith that James talks about. This righteousness is defined as doing the right thing. It's the product of living in obedience to the commandments of God. It also involves loving acts of service towards our fellow human beings. After all, James tells us that faith without good works is dead. This righteousness does not save us, but it does transform us. You see, God has not only gifted you the righteousness of Jesus, but now he wants to empower you to be like Jesus. This is called sanctification, and it's the work of a lifetime. So which is it, justification or sanctification, that is connected to the three angels' message? Well, it's both. You see, the three angels' message starts out with the gospel, the good news that Jesus has forgiven and removed our sin. This salvation is so perfect and complete that when our names come up in the judgment, well, to quote the book of Daniel, judgment will be given in the favor of the saints. But that's not all. The story also includes a group of people who keep the commandments of God. You know, the commandments that call us to love God with all our heart, mind, and soul. These people obey everything God asks them to do, including the keeping of the fourth commandment, the commandment to remember the Sabbath and to keep it holy. Added to this, they also love their neighbor as they love themselves. These people are identified as Jesus' disciples because of their love, because these people have learned to bless and benefit others before they bless and benefit themselves. A remnant people who are like Jesus because they've been saved by Jesus. At the end of time, there will be no greater message or testimony than a saved people who live and love and act like Jesus. You want to spread the gospel? Live and love like Jesus. Well, that was our thoughts and nuggets for this week. Now, we want you to take some time this week to visit your local Adventist church and to share with them some of the things you've learned this week about God's character of love and the great news of the gospel. And please don't forget to join us next week as Seth will share with us some of his thoughts and insights regarding what it means to fear God and give glory to him. Thank you for joining us this week. God bless. Have a happy Sabbath to come.